great story. They say every great story starts with a single step. For me, that step is day one of my Android app development journey. Welcome to the first episode of the series From Loads to Code, a series where I share what I learn one day at a time. But before I actually dive in, if you don't know who I am, I'm Faris, and I'm 15 and I come from a small city in Pakistan. With over 3 years of experience as a logistics and sales exec, I'm finally transitioning towards being a full-time Android app developer. To me, that seems to be the first big success, and to just not feeling alone, I'm taking some of you guys with me through this journey with the help of this small series. Alright, now that's enough about me. Let's start with today's biggest takeaway, development platforms. There are two main types of development platforms. First one is cross-platform development, and the second one is native development. Cross-platform development is kind of like one recipe for multiple dishes that creates apps that work on Android, iOS, and web platforms, all three of them, using tools like Flutter and React Native. And in case you're wondering what is Flutter and React Native, hang on for just a moment, I'm going to explain that to you. Next we have native development. You can think of native development of kind of like a tailored suit that perfectly fits, but one suit per platform. But in native development, you will need different tools for each of the platforms, such as Kotlin and Java for Android and Swift for iOS devices. Remember how we actually talked about Flutter and React Native earlier? Flutter is actually a tool that's created by Google. Think of it as the chef making every dish from scratch. It's mainly used to create apps like Google Ads. And as for React Native is actually built by Facebook. It's like a food truck. It's quick, reliable, and used to build apps like Instagram. I hope this explanation gives a bit of a background what Flutter and React Native means. Then comes the confusing part, where you have to choose the right tools for your app. Honestly, it completely depends on to the goals that you got inside of your head. If you're someone who actually values customization, you can go with Flutter. If you're someone who values speed of the program, you can go with React Native. Or if you're actually someone who prioritizes speed and customization, Native might be the best option for you, as it performs, or actually, as it gives out the ultimate performance. And yeah, that's all for today. And just to make sure, this is just the beginning. Tomorrow's another day to learn, grow, and share. So let's just plunge on this journey together, shall we? Stay tuned for episode 2 that comes up tomorrow.